This was Penny with Infinite Jewelry. And I have another unboxing Thredup box here that we are going to look at and see what goodies. It has not, I have not peeked. I just opened up the box. And out of the last ones that I got, I've got them all listed. And they're between $12 and $20 is what I listed them for. Those that did not have any brand tag, but just had the RN number, I went and looked them up. So let me tell you before we start, if you are an online reseller, make sure that you do all your research in every single piece that you buy, because you could be leaving money on the table. You need to put in the RN numbers in every single listing. If they are on your clothing or if they're on accessories, put that RN number. Because when I go to look for a brand that's missing and I put the RN number on, it will pull me back to Poshmark, Pinterest, or other online, like Mercari, online platforms, and allows me to find that brand. But if that customer had not, or seller would not have put that RN number in there, I would have never been able to find it. So the best way to drive traffic to your store is to make sure that you're doing your research on the piece. If it takes you 30 minutes and you make 20, 30 bucks more on that piece, it's worth it. A lot of people are like, oh, if it's going to take you more than 5 minutes, just move on. And I would suggest you not move on, because you could have a $300 scarf that you could actually put up for $200 and you're putting 20 bucks on it. It really pays to do your homework. All right, so here we go. I didn't get any fabulous ones in my last one. I did get an Ann Taylor Loft, and I did get one called CEGON, just different ones. But I think the Ann Taylor Loft to me was the one that, I guess I know that. We just know that brand. And I told my sister one time, I said, if you don't know the brand, then it's not from Walmart. If you don't know the brand and it's not from Walmart, it's probably worth money. Because only brands we know is like Walmart brands or mall brands or American Eagle or Apostle, things like that. So and a lot of your rich people that make rich clothing, expensive clothing, their name is on there, like Jill something or John or Billy Bob or whatever, Francine, but they'll have their name on there, and it's crazy. But all right, well, let's get into this box. Wish you could see it better, but this is what it looks like. These are folded. Mine were not folded last week, so someone took their time to fold this box. And I have 5 subscribers right now because I'm just starting out, and my last video got a 2 thumbs up. So share this on your Facebook, share it on Pinterest, share it anywhere you want to, and let's grow this channel. All right, so our first, get my handy-dandy glasses. My first scarf up, it's a thin blue scarf with tassels and balls. Oh, now I have no idea. Guess that would be the tassels, tassel. But it's not fringes, it's tassels. Fringes would be just those long things without the tassels. So this has no brand, and it is missing a tassel. But I'm wondering if I went and took off all the tassels, if anybody would know there was a tassel missing. So let's tassel the next one and see what's going on. This one is no brand. I don't know why they cut off the brand. And this is a Thredup rescue box. And what that means is it didn't make the cut when people sent these in to consign on their shop or to sell to them. Or they had an overflow. Or these could have been ones that's been on Thredup for a while and they just purged them. But, I mean, it doesn't mean they're bad. They may just be missing tags, and Thredup wouldn't put that in their shop because it's missing a tag. But there's an ID number on this one that we could probably look up. This is what it looks like. Pink with stripes. And it's got, now that would be a, not a hem, fray. That would be a fray hem because it's fraying. Well, I don't know much about this one. But if you'll look at my Mercari and shop and all, I show y'all how to wear these scarves. Well, that's pretty cool because then you get both, or you can have it stripes, or you can have it floral or tapestry or whatever that is. Okay, next one up. And we discussed my hair. That's why my gray's growing. I'm trying to do that challenge where you can grow your gray out and just embrace the gray, I think they're calling it, or something like that. And I've been in bed for 3 weeks now with an ankle surgery, so I've got bedhead and everything else. So there's no makeup or anything on this one video. All right, this is just a solid green, really nice. You know, you don't have to use these for scarves. You could actually put this as a runner on your table. You can do a lot of things with these besides just, you could actually bundle a baby up in this. I mean, you could use this for anything. And the material, this is really thin. You could actually sew with it if you wanted to make a dress with that or something. So there's no name on that one. Here is a comfy fringed tassel, whatever you want to call it. Black and white. I don't know if this is houndstooth or what you call that, but it looks like the houndstooth pattern. But it's got little, not tassels, it's got fringes at the end. Right there. Right, let's go on to the next one. This is a thin, different color. It's floral. Now, how would I describe this? I would say floral. Well, this has got a name on it. So first we would put the name. I always put the name. I don't know anything about these scarf names. So it's AQUA. And if you'll watch right there at the very end of the bottom, it has an RN number, because just in case you didn't have that front piece. So I would put the brand, and then I would try to say long, rectangular, floral scarf. Lightweight. All kinds of things you could put in there to describe this scarf. And if you haven't watched my videos, and actually I just learned all this on how to put a scarf on. This is how you do a scarf. Scarf. I'm all scarfed up now. Okay, so, all right, on to the next one. Aaron's calling me. On to the next one. My daughter's calling me. I try to call all my daughters and stuff and tell them, don't call mom while I'm doing this, because if I go to click her off last time, I clicked the whole video off, and I don't want to do that. Okay, this was 100% rayon, which is a really good material. Linen, rayon. This has got not tassels, it's got fringes. Handmade, Indonesia, which are really good brands, especially when you're doing ties or these, if they're handmade. It seems like they're worth a whole lot more. And it's from Indonesia. So that's a good brand. I don't know what the brand is, but it's a good brand because it's got those qualities about it. Now this one I'm almost scared to touch. It looks like an animal. I looked over there and I'm like, oh my goodness, there's a squirrel in my box. But it's super soft. It's so soft. My Annie, I have a little dog named Annie, and she would love this. And it says K Accessories. That's the brand of this one. If you can focus. K Accessories. It's faux fur. Faux fur is fake fur. F-A-U-X. Faux fur is fake fur. But it sure does feel amazing. And we call this the Infinity Scarf. And I get this box from Thredup, like I had said. And Thredup is selling out really quick of everything they have. Like they have a jean box I used to buy. Sold out. They have 200 pounds of clothing for $300. I want to get that just to show on air. And that one's open. The scarves are open right now. I want to get the fun box. They have a whole bunch. Go to Thredup, that's one word, rescue. And you'll see all these different boxes. But the scarf box, it within a couple days, it was sold out last time. So I snagged me 2. And I got the 3rd one coming. See, this is Annie. And this is what I said she would absolutely love. That little scarf. And you can actually, if they say hand wash or whatever, you can actually just steam these. Take a steam to them. Because I had said in the last video, it just takes a hot dryer or a hot steam to actually, I'm going to say purify or clean these or whatever. Now these are little balls, so these would be tassels because they are made like a tassel. See, they got the little tassels on them. This is pretty. Is this like a teal? I don't know what color this is. But this is very pretty. There's one little hole right there. But what I would do is I would actually just note that hole, because when you're wearing this, you're not going to see it. Right now I have almost 20 scarves on Mercari. And what I do is I have a black mannequin. I got a white thing that goes over, or a black thing that goes over her cloth. And I put her on a little, what is that, like a little stool. Put her by the door that's white in my room because I just had surgery, so I'm scootering around on one knee. And I take pictures of her there. I do the scarves in all these different ways and show you how to wear them. And it makes people have more of a visual. A visual picture of something will sell it quicker than the brand. So it's not always the brands. My sister once told me I should sell outfits, like 6 people's outfits. Get a shirt, get a scarf, get earrings and everything, and sell the whole outfit. Because she said, I never know what earrings to wear. I did think about pairing up some earrings with these because I have so much jewelry. This looks like it's been repaired. You see that? So this is like a repaired item. It's got one hole in it. I mean, I could actually put it on and just say repaired and make sure I take a picture. There's no brand on that one. But don't be scared to put things on that are actually still wearable. You may not get as much money, but at least you don't throw your profit away. And another thing, my sister has a resale store, and I've been trying to tell her, if something sits there for a very long time, mark it down to what you gave for it. Get your money back and then go invest that in something else. Because our money is tied up in this stuff. That's your money, your business money, your capital. It's all tied up in the stuff. And if it just sits there, put it on an auction on eBay, get rid of it, get your money back, whatever you gave for it, and move on. Don't be, what they call that, like when you're only like one brand. Don't be stuck on that piece anyhow. But this is very pretty. It almost looks like a quilt. Looks like a quilt. It's very thin. And we went for a mask that's very pretty. There was no name on that one. Oh, I love hootie owls. Look. There's hootie hoots on this one. It's really pretty. It's thin though. It doesn't feel quality. You know, I thought acrylic would feel really rough. But I've got scarves that are acrylic, and they're some of the softest scarves that I have. Now, I know that a lot of people like the linen. I don't like linen stuff. If I could actually afford my closet to be full of linen, I wouldn't buy it. It just wrinkles too fast. It requires too much preparation to wear. It's just horrible. I don't like it. It's stiff. But that's what a lot of your executive people, I don't know what you call it, people that's got money, can buy. Okay, this is not the best feeling scarf, but it's still nice. Maybe I'll put some softener in it and put it in the machine and dryer. Okay, let me see what else. Oh, this has to be my favorite so far. It's Murano, or somebody says it different. I say Murano. People say Murano, but this is nice. Now this scarf right here, I'll probably put $25 on, just because it's super nice. $20, $25. And if you sell on Mercari, it gives you an estimate that it thinks that you should put your stuff up for. And I didn't listen to it. I felt bad. I'm just so used to having rules and following them, but I didn't listen to it. And I put $20 on a bracelet that they told me to put 10. And I actually just bundled 2 pieces of jewelry for a lady on Mercari. And I actually knocked that bracelet back down to 10 that they had told me. And I made a $60 sale on 2 pieces of jewelry. So don't always listen. If you want to put yours up just a little higher so you can come back down and people are thinking they're getting a deal on that stuff. This is a Murano, but this is nice. It's very nice. It's my favorite piece of one. I'm going to grab this one because it looks... Woo! Huh? Scary. My husband said it looks scary. This one looks very scary. It's black, but it's velvet. I bet you it's expensive. Because look, It's got all this beading work. You can tell when people take time to hand sew, to bead, to add sequins, to put this kind of, look at this, like a crocheted, when you call it macrame, crocheted look, then this scarf is probably going to be worth, I'll probably put $30 or more on this. Let me see what it is. This silk. It's Charter Club, and it is 30% silk and 70% rayon. So those are two very good. I'll probably put $35 on that scarf. And remember, I only gave $21 with shipping for this box. This box was $16 plus shipping, and it comes to $21. Okay, this one's just a solid red. I was fixing to say Valentine's coming up, but Valentine's is gone. We have Easter coming up now. This is super duper pretty. It's really thin. You could use it as a headscarf. You could use this as a wrap, or you could use it as a scarf. No name on that one. See what this one looks like. This almost looks like a tapestry tablecloth or something. All right, so go to the fringes first. It's got fringes. It's I don't know if it's vintage, but it feels and looks to me like a vintage piece. And there's a little uh-oh on it right there. And sometimes if you cut that uh-oh, you'll make it all unravel. I don't know much about this piece. I'll have to maybe take a picture on eBay. Sometimes if you take a picture of your items, it'll bring up one just like that. Okay, let's see what this is. Purple and yellow. I like those colors. Beautiful. I think this is the prettiest colored one that I've gotten. Isn't that pretty? Well, I hope I'm encouraging you to get out there and get you some stuff to sell, because everyone's buying online and we want to get in on that deal right now, which I've been selling on eBay. Been selling on eBay since 2006, and I started out with books. Okay, I have one like this already. This is a pashmina, and I've got $20 on my other one, and I've got so many people liking it. And I was learning what pashmina is, and it is some kind of goat hair. So this is silk and pashmina. I've already got one like that. That's this one and this one will buy my whole box back and more. So even if you don't like what you get, that says the 70s to me. Those used to hang in people's car. Remember those little things they used to put in their cars? That is so weird. I've never had anything like that yet. Solid black. I think some of these may be table runners, and they think they're scarves. But look, somebody went into the trouble to braid and crochet all of that. It's solid black. I'm running around to see if I can find a tag. But if you just want to have fun, these little scarf boxes are only $16. And I've totally enjoyed taking and putting them on my mannequin. No name, but I can tell you that's probably with them their type balls. They are probably very expensive. And it feels like, you know those things you can blow on? What are those? Those things that you blow on and they blow away? That's what that feels like. It's like you're not even touching anything. What are those called? Comment below and tell me what it's called. Okay, so this is another scarf. And it's pretty nice. I don't think any of them have actually ever been like dirty yet that I've gotten. I have another scarf box coming. This is Banana Republic. It doesn't have the material, but it looks like a really tight knit material. Please comment below and let me know. Okay, so this one's really thin and pretty. This could be a headscarf. This could be a shawl, or this could be a scarf, and it's got a really big O right there. Really big run and a hole, so I don't usually sell them if it's like a really, really big run, but it's so pretty. Maybe I'll just hook all these together and make a quilt out of them. What is it?
Grease rag.
A grease rag. My husband's saying this is going to be his grease rag, and Annie's already down here on this one, so somebody's at the door. Let me see who it is. Okay, now I have another one with tassels. These are tassels, remember? These are...
Make sure y'all were decent.
Yeah, I'm on videoing.
Oh, okay. Just letting y'all know I was home. I was
Okay.
earlier,
My daughter-in-law's knocking on the door. I do have 6 children and 11 mates for those children so far. So I'm going to give me a sign on the door that says videoing on it. But I hope you enjoy these videos. I hope you watch them till the end. At the end of this video, I'm going to tell you an amazing buy that I just got, that I'm going to start showing on this channel, but it's going to take me a really long time. It's a Facebook Marketplace buy. And so anyhow, and if you haven't watched my other channels, I just had ankle surgery, so I am sitting in my bed doing this. So you don't have to have fancy lights. I've got just this light right here. It's like a lamp light shining on me. And I moved all my pillows, so y'all didn't see all my pillows. So I'm just sitting in my bed. All these years that I have sold online, I've tried to make things so complicated. I'd go buy all of the stuff that I needed. Oh, I've got to have all these lights, and I've got to have this backdrop. And you know, I've learned over the years, almost 20 years, I have learned that I've got this little plastic table here that I got from Ross's for 20 bucks. That's, Annie, that's enough. That's what my phone is on right now, and that's where I can do my jewelry. And you can always use the corrector, the edit mode, to fix your jewelry, to make, see, this is white, so all I gotta do is pull over that second thing on edit, and it makes it look like it's a white background, solid white background. Okay, this is beautiful. This is like a fuchsia pink, I think. It's got a hole in it. Somebody really enjoyed this one. But even if I don't keep the other ones and I go give them to my local thrift shop, I've got my money's worth already. So, you know, I think 3 out of the last one needed washed, which my husband's going to wash it because he's taking care of me. Cannot walk. It's going to take 12 weeks for my foot to heal. And then 2, just really, I didn't keep them because they had too many flaws in them. All right, we have 4 more. Sorry this video is taking so long. And once I get a lot of subscribers, I'd like to go live. Woo! That is shimmery, shimmery, shimmery. And they're metal. So somebody put these on there, and it took them time to put these on. You know, another thing you can do with these, it just came to me because I love to sew. Here's the RN number, so I can look it up with that. Okay. Is you can make nursing cover-ups with some of these that are wider, like my daughter nurses. And you could actually take like 2 pins, and when you go out, take your scarf off, put 2 pins right here, or snaps, and have them ready to go, and use these as nursing cover-ups. I nursed 2 of my children, and those 2 I nursed for 2 years each. So I just turned 50. My oldest daughter's 31 and my youngest is 12. So been pretty busy. I have a son getting married in April. This is just a straight line. There's 3 more left. If you stayed with me this long, thank you. Subscribe. This is what we call an infinity scarf. See, it's an infinity scarf. And this is a pink floral, what do you call that? Sheer. So if I describe this, I would say pink infinity scarf, floral infinity scarf, sheer. So a pink sheer infinity floral infinity scarf. Makes sense? And you know how easy scarves would be to make? Look at this. All you do is take a piece of material and you sew a line down it, and then you go sell it as a scarf, and you can make $20 or $30 on it. But shoot, I may just start making my own scarves and selling them, right? And I like how they did this one. I'm going to show you. I love to sew. No, that was the flowers. You see how they etched? Right here, they done that. I know when you're making a shirt, you have to do that around the bottom, but I thought that was pretty cool. This looks like a tablecloth. And it's all fringed up. It's fringed up. That'll be our word today in here. All fringed up. Well, it's nice though. It's really, really nice. And it looks like it could be a scarf. See, again, all you have to do if you have uh-ohs like this is gently, but don't cause more holes, go remove the other ones. And you could actually probably go back and add something to them if you wanted that much time. I don't have that much time. This is the last scarf, and this is what we call a fray So I hope I'm teaching you something. I know I have another Facebook, another YouTube channel called Penny Keeping It Real. And I didn't really work it as hard as I could have worked it. I've got some videos up there, but I wasn't consistent with it. And you can go over there and watch it. It's still up. But I try to teach this stuff like that on there. But anyhow, this is a thin scarf. Very thin. And it's, so you would say, and that's even, what do you call that when they've got this? I'd still call it floral. So you say a lightweight, thin, floral, blue and white or cream scarf with, what are these? Fray. All right, or a raw hem. You can call that a raw hem too. Raw hem or a fray. Well, I hope that you have learned something from me today. I hope that you will subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be opening more mystery boxes. I have another Thredup box coming. And let me tell you, this man put on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, about a week ago, that he had vintage jewelry that was his mother's aunts and grandmothers and all this stuff. And he said, and new jewelry. And he had not even all of it, just scattered out. I mean, there's like totes, little containers full of jewelry. And so I wanted it so bad. So I ended up talking him from $200, haggled with him to get it to $145. And my daughter lives in that town, so she picked it up and brought it to me yesterday. If you're interested in seeing that haul, I will take it and I will show you what I kept, what I didn't keep, what I didn't like, what I think I'm going to make money on. If that's something you're interested in seeing, just comment below, because I have that whole haul to do. And I've been trying to snag a blue box. They go in 1 minute. They are gone. Goodwill blue box, 6 o'clock on Friday nights. They have jeans. I may try to snag something besides jewelry this week. Try to get the jeans box, or I do have the clothing box coming. I do have that. And if you'd like to see the Thredup Rescue clothing box, would take me a couple videos to do, probably 5, because it's 200 pounds of clothing for $300. If you're interested in seeing that, I will show you that. Plus I have about 10 totes in there that I got that I haven't even really went through much, of clothing that I bought from a lady in my town. She's a local lady. She's actually my neighbor. And she buys things and then she has yard sales with them. I mean, like every week there's new stuff in her yard sales. She goes to all the Goodwill bins. We have Orlando, Sarasota, St. Pete. We have Northport. We have 2 in Orlando. Lakeland. We have all kinds of them. And she goes to all these and she gets up a bunch of stuff. And then she sells it like $3 for the shirts and $5 for the jeans, which jeans are very, very heavy. And the Goodwill that I go to, the Goodwill bin, is $2 a pound. And so the jeans would probably be over a pound. So she's not making but a couple bucks on each piece. But then when she's done, she'll sell me her leftovers. I was doing that with 2 ladies. And over the last 5 or 6 years, I've been doing it. And I filled a room completely to the top with a amount of clothes. And I just got overwhelmed. And I'm not one that likes to get overwhelmed. So I just gave them all away one time to a guy that were having a yard sale because he had cancer. And then I've just given them to my niece. I just give them away because they overwhelm me. But getting this many scarves or 12 pieces of clothes I have coming, I'm not overwhelmed. But if you're interested in even seeing that haul, I can show that on here. And I know this is all things, not all things jewelry. But this is all for today. And if you like, subscribe and hit the dinger bell. And then you can know every time I have a new video up. This is Penny